today I am covering the presentation skills. We have already done communication, we have already done writing and advanced writing also. So I think this is the right time for the presentation skills to be covered. So let's start with what are the essentials of the presentation skills. We'll discussing the structures and the outlines, how to use the audio visual aids, and definitely how to summarize it effectively. So let's start with what is how to make have a effective presentation skills. These skills are basically when you're presenting somewhere, you're presenting an idea, a project, strategy, you are conveying some message. So how you have to do it? First is definitely you should be very very clear about your topic which you are covering. Next is how much homework, how much research work you've already done on your content. Your presentation could be between 2 to 10,000 or even more people. So it depends upon you, who are your listener, who are your audience, and you can cater to wide group of people. So moving ahead, how to prepare for effective presentation. You don't have to rote learn everything. You don't have to learn everything by heart. All you need to do is you should know what you're covering, what your content is. Do as much research work as you can. But yes, definitely you have presentation, you have bullet points out there, you can read out from them. Try not reading out but explain the points. But in case you feel that okay, initially you cannot do it in flow, you can rehearse. You have to be very very clear that who are your audience and what message you want to convey. So be very very clear. Is your content right for the audience? You have to have a balance, a connection between them. In case something for juniors you are doing, something who are novice, you are doing presentation for them, you should not feel that okay, they must be knowing something. You have to start from the scratch. And in case you're catering to somebody who's already well aware, they are your seniors, so do not start from the scratch because they know definitely from you, they know a little extra from you. So here you cut down on the time, and with juniors you connect even better when the concept is clear. Never overrun from your allocated time. If it is 30 minutes, stick to 38 minutes or 28 minutes. Do not go to 40 or 45, as nobody wants to give an extra time. Value time, and in case you finish early, it is always good. You know that your audience is voluntary. Nobody has asked them on gunpoint to come and sit and listen to your presentation. Definitely, it is pre decided. So, if you lose it, they are there to listen to you. So, your good presentation skills will make you. But in case you do not work well, this is something you'll lose. You'll otherwise never get voluntary audience like this. Now let's discuss certain tips for a good presentation. Of course, you have to be very, very enthusiastic, very, very energetic. You should be beaming when you're presenting something, and that feel good factor should reach your audience as well. Be well informed about your topic. If you have done the research work, definitely your knowledge is going to captivate the audience. But do not go haywire. In case you have extra knowledge, but do not deviate from your main topic, and never overload the text or visuals on your slides. Coming to the outlines and structures, focus on your audience as we have discussed, number of people who will be attending, how much knowledge is required, and at the end, what are your expectations from that presentation. Definitely give some time for the discussion and question answers as well. This is very important. Another important points are first, you have to definitely introduce yourself, relate the subject with the audience so that they are connected, and give a brief outline like what all you'll be covering in the presentation. You should not keep more than 4 points on a slide. It should support the main idea. Use visuals only where possible and where they suit. In the conclusion, you have to revise what you have said before. You have to reinforce what you have said before, and either conclude the presentation, or if there is any concern, if there is any issue, give recommendations, suggestions, and at the end invite inquiries. In the sense, in case have some audience has doubt, they should always have enough time to cater to it. Remember, the most important part of the presentation is you and your homework. Talking about visual aids, they should be a substitute to long speech and text, right? If you have a complex information, you can change it with a visual aid. Do not overload it, and always use a relevant one. When we are concluding, Leave your audience thinking about what you have said. They should take either some thoughts, some ideas with you, or they should feel that they have gained something from you. Review your main points when you're closing, as we've discussed. Recall what you have discussed and give suggestions, give ideas, give solutions at the end. And definitely spare some doubt session, because there could be many doubts, and at times 15 minutes are spare, at times it goes 15 minutes, like two three people have doubts and you're sorting them out. So keep some spare time for the doubt also. Add-on tips I'll wish to give you is that be passionate what you're doing. Connect with the audience initially only. Focus on what your audience needs, because in case you're not able to do it, they'll be disconnected. Keep it simple, keep it short, be more focused on your message. Your body language speaks a lot, so keep smiling, make an eye contact with your audience so that they are not deviated from the presentation. A very important rule is 10, 20, 30 rule. Now, what is this rule? 10 means number of slides, 20 means the minutes, it should not be more than 2 minutes per slide, 30 is the font size. So, remember this for the slideshows. Use your voice effectively, the pronunciation, the tone, the pitch, where it should be high, where it should be low. So, use your voice effectively. Involve your body also. Use hand gesture wherein it is required. In the end, relax, breathe, and enjoy your presentation. I always feel that there is nothing difficult. All you have to do is just practice a little more. A little more hard work is required. So remember, someday or the other, you must have to, give a presentation somewhere. So start practicing now. Use your family as your audience, and practice daily or maybe alternatively, so that you're sharpening your skills daily. Thank you so much, my viewers. And if you have any doubts, you can always, ask me in the comments. Thank you so much.